Alright, here we go. Hello everybody, this is Uncle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing the one shot of What If Deku Was... Hold up. What if Deku was Shocker? Who is Shocker? Shout out to Marvelous Videos. Here you go.
Know about this thing first, but damn.
Shocker, Origin Explored. Spider-Man boasts of an array of marvelous villains such as Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom, Kingpin, and the likes. With a gallery that amazing, it is easy to forget the minor supervillains such as Hydro Man and the Shocker. We've already covered Hydro Man and his MJ crazy antics before, so in this video we'd like to shed the spotlight on the Shocker. The Shocker is an antagonist and a supervillain under the Marvel Comics. He was created by the legends Stan Lee and John Romita Sr. to be an adversary of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. As an inventor and an engineer, he created his own fight suit and weapons. He began his run as a burglar and a safecracker. As Shocker, he rose in the criminal underworld of New York. Once he had made a name for himself, he was employed by crime lords and opposed by Spider-Man. The most notable example of this being his affiliation with Kingpin and Alistair Smith in Spider-Man the Animated Series. Shocker made his debut in March 1967 in The Amazing Spider-Man issue 46. From issue 157 to 162, he appeared as a prominent and regular character. He was also an important character in the comic series The Superior Foes of Spider-Man. The man is smart, but too cocky for his own good. He feels inferior and masquerades it with his cockiness. He is amazing with tools, but terrible with escaping incarceration. And he goes against a superhero with gadgets made by himself, and he has no inherent superpower. Today we will talk about how Shocker came to be, how he created his devices, and his story arcs that make him exciting enough to be Spider-Man's 23rd greatest enemy according to IGN. Before diving into the content, we would like to make a very small request to our viewers. Please subscribe to Marvelous Videos, like and comment on our videos, and press the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a video. We would be grateful to you, and we hope to bring you the best nerdy content. So, without further ado, let's get cracking.
No? How about someone? Okay, face punch it is.
Shocker, Origin in the Comics. Shocker makes his first appearance without much of an introduction. Spider-Man intercepts a guy in a fight and is seemingly overpowered thanks to Shocker's Vibro Shock gauntlets. He doesn't seem to have any superpowers as such, but his gadgets are efficient enough to take a massive toll on the good old wall crawler. It's evident that the guy has a fake superiority complex. He's absurdly proud of the power of his gauntlets and constantly refers to himself as Spider-Man's superior. Towards the end of the issue, he's obviously bested by the superhero. However, he doesn't go down without letting the readers know where he came from. Originally known as Herman Schultz, Shocker was born in New York City. His parents died early. Herman was extremely intelligent. He could invent gadgets and engineer them brilliantly. However, he dropped out of high school and began to use his talents for illegal activities such as burglary and cracking safes. He was pretty good at what he did, but he wasn't very good at evading imprisonment. He had already been in prison before and was at the risk of losing his freedom once again during his safe-cracking endeavors. After he got caught again, his adeptness with tools helped him to get a gardener's job at the prison workshop. But Herman had freedom in his mind. He wanted to get out, and to do that, he had to invent something so foolproof that he'd never be caught again. He worked on his gauntlets that went on to become his means to freedom, and no one suspected anything. Ultimately, after months of work, he used the vibrations from the gauntlets to blast the prison walls. Once again, he was a free man. The only problem here was the backlash from the vibrations was way too strong. To mitigate those effects, he developed a foam-lined fabric suit and heavy boots. This would absorb all the shocks. Meanwhile, a lifetime battery in his belt would power his gauntlets, and thus the Shocker was born. With these devices, he could crack safes with just the vibrations. However, to activate his powers, he'd need to press his thumbs on the gauntlet buttons. So during his second fight with Spider-Man, Spidey webbed his fingers and was ultimately able to capture the Shocker. A few issues later, Shocker stole an ancient stone tablet. The tablet was inscribed with a formula that restored youth. Silvermane used that tablet, but his youth was restored way beyond what one would consider youth, and he actually stopped existing. Shocker gradually upped his game at being a criminal and went past the basic illegal activities such as burglaries. Once, he blacked out almost half of New York City and held it ransom for $1 million. We've already mentioned how this guy has a superiority complex with an inflated ego. He stayed true to that here and strategically blacked out the grids so that the city would spell out his name when looked at from a bird's eye view. He's quite stupid for someone who can cause a giant blackout single-handedly and create gadgets good enough to outdo Spider-Man in a fight. Because if he's doing it all for money, he could have just made something cool and sold it for millions.
That's why they call me the Shocker. So, very painful or sorta painful?
Shocker's classic story from Spider-Man, the animated series. Spider-Man, the animated series, has featured Shocker as an associate of Alistar Smith, the inventor who works for Kingpin. Nothing is known about his early life in the show, and his real name isn't mentioned either. He has been featured in several story arcs of the show. Shocker tries to help Kingpin. While Rhino stole the Prometheum X, Eddie Brock got photos of it. Kingpin found out about it and obviously wanted to do away with Eddie because he couldn't risk being caught. To help him out, Alistar Smythe offered him to the perfect man, with the perfect device to help him out. Here, Shocker is given the VibroShock gauntlets and the suit by Smythe, unlike the comics where Herman created the gadgets himself. Shocker goes after Eddie Brock to get those photos of Rhino. Unfortunately for him, Spider-Man was at Eddie's apartment, looking for Rhino's pictures as well. He overheard Shocker threatening Eddie and went after Shocker. The two ended up fighting, and once it ended, Shocker believed that he killed the wall crawler. He was wrong though. Spidey tracked him to his hideout and got away after stealing the Prometheum X. The abduction of John Jameson. Kingpin learned about his incident and ordered Alistar Smythe to get it back, even if he had to hold New York City hostage. So Smythe abducted John Jameson, who was then hospitalized. Shocker snuck into the hospital room where John Jameson was kept and kidnapped him. He then broke into the father's room, aka J. Jonah Jameson, and told him that he had abducted John. To negotiate, he asked Jameson to bring Spider-Man to the church where he'd exchange John for the Prometheum X. Spider-Man almost kills Shocker. Spider-Man and JJJ went to the church. Spidey handed out the Prometheum X to Smythe in return for John. However, Smythe got Shocker with him to take care of Spider-Man once and for all. Shocker was overwhelmed by Spidey's strength and lured him to the church's bell tower. He blasted at him with the gauntlets, but Spider-Man broke a stone railing and then used it to break Shocker's gauntlets. Here, Spider-Man was under the influence of the symbiote, so he was a lot more violent than usual. He held Shocker over a ledge, threatening to kill him. He ended up dropping him from above, but finally came to his senses. He then used his webbing and saved Shocker's life, who got away. Partnership with Rhino. Shocker partners up with Rhino to kill Spider-Man. The two of them went against Spidey, resulting in a brutal battle where Spider-Man seemed to be completely overwhelmed. Shocker even tried to kill him by powering up his gauntlets to the max. However, Venom arrived and trapped Rhino and Shocker in a giant web. Both villains were ultimately arrested. The Insidious Six. Kingpin formed a notorious villainous group called the Insidious Six. He planned a prison breakout of Shocker, Doc Ock, Chameleon, Rhino, Mysterio, and Scorpion out of prison to carry out his plans. During the first mission, Shocker messed up royally. Doc Ock had used his mechanical arms to capture Spider-Man, but during this time, the Insidious Six began to argue amongst each other. At the heat of the moment, Shocker blasted at Dr. Octopus's arm, causing Spider-Man to get away. They got hold of him again by kidnapping Aunt May. During this time, Spider-Man had also lost his powers, so he was easily captured when he tried to rescue Aunt May. Shocker tried to kill him once again, but Dr. Octopus stopped him. Later, Peter used his smarts to trick the villains into going atop a roof where Peter allegedly met Spider-Man. Shocker blasted at him with his gauntlets, but Spider-Man regained his powers and escaped. The Insidious Six ultimately disbanded because of their failure. What makes Shocker so deadly? Shocker has no superpowers. He's just a regular guy with some great intellect, but that comes a long way in the superhero world. After all, Tony Stark is just a guy in a suit of armor. Shocker is quite the brilliant inventor. He is also a gifted engineer. Turns out, he is self-taught. Considering he has built his gauntlets and suit from scratch, it wouldn't be a stretch to call him a genius either. He believes himself to be the greatest safecracker in the world. Not sure if that's true, but he does keep getting caught for someone who's the best. His physical strength is similar to that of a regular guy who trains a lot. However, when he is in his element, he is quite dangerous. The equipment he uses, the VibroShock gauntlets, are strong enough to rumble an entire building and give Spider-Man a run for his money. He has 2 VibroShock units, which he activates with the thumb trigger. The gauntlets then blast concentrated air, as it is made to vibrate at an intense frequency. So he's got both long-range and short-range vibrational punches. It can weaken and destroy walls and entire buildings if necessary. He can even control the output, as it depends on the amount of time he has spent holding down the triggers. The longer he presses them down, the more intense and faster the vibrational attacks get. He can even control the spread of the air blast that way. The reason why he created this in the first place is to use the vibrations to crack open safes without touching it and making much of a sound. It's not like he needs to maximize his output for safe cracking. He can create a vibrational shield that helps with defense and escape. However, every good thing has its weakness, and for the gauntlets, it's the feedback which can be intense for the physical body. But Shocker is a brilliant guy, and his suit is more than adept in neutralizing those shocks with its quilt patches. There exists a trip hammer vibration shock which he uses to make his attack way more potent. He later upgraded his equipment to create shockwaves throughout the costume using microcircuitry emitters. A smart choice considering it was easy to take him down by webbing his thumbs. But he still wore the gauntlets to give off the illusion that he was dependent on them. Later, he managed to gain other upgrades such as flight. However, he would often go back to the original suit structure, probably because the upgrades were unstable or way too pricey for someone who cannot commit crimes without getting caught.
Even fool. And my shock therapy's just what the doctor ordered.
Insane versions of Shocker in various forms of media. The comics and Spider-Man the Animated Series aren't the only places where this guy has appeared. In fact, he has been featured in other forms of media across animation and even live action. He had appeared in the 1981 show Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends in the episode Along Came Spidey. In 2008, he appeared in The Spectacular Spider-Man. His origin story was notably changed from the comics since his original name was made to be Jackson Bryce instead of Herman Schultz. He used to work as a mercenary for the Enforcers, a group of assassins and extortionists. He then appeared in 2012's Ultimate Spider-Man as a recurring villain. However, he wasn't considered to be a huge threat. Here, he was also a potential candidate for Sinister Six, but he ultimately did not make the cut. In 2017, he appeared in Marvel's Spider-Man in the episode Osborn Academy. Here, he develops his gauntlets as a budding engineer to audition for Osborn Academy. When it comes to live-action movies, Shocker hasn't played a huge antagonistic role like the other Spider-Man villains such as Green Goblin and Mysterio. However, he did have a pretty significant role in the 2017 Marvel movie Spider-Man Homecoming. Bokeem Woodbine played by the role of Herman Schultz, who is an employee at the salvage company run by Adrian Toomes, aka Vulture. However, Tony Stark's engineering company, Damage Control, has ruined their business, so now they commit crimes for their money. Interestingly, the Vibroshock gauntlets appeared in Captain America Civil War, where it was wielded by the Hydra agent Crossbones. What did you think of Shocker? Did you enjoy this video? If yes, then don't forget to like and comment on this video. Till then, goodbye and have a nice one.
There you go. Hot. Well, that's him. That's Shocker for you, people. Cool. But we're gonna go with the We're not gonna go with the original because we're gonna make Midoriya a little bit smarter than that. He's not gonna be that stupid. But as a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite of Midoriya. Huh. This is when we get to Midoriya, who's pretty much, well, robbing a bank. But in this one, let's say he learned from his mistakes. Either way, Midoriya literally sits down and pretty much does what he does best for him. Unfortunately, that does not mean that there's not problems from Mr. Midoriya. Mr. Midoriya, gets caught, but he doesn't get caught by Spider-Man, not this time. As a matter of fact, he actually managed to successfully, for the first time, get away. But he holds his cockiness when he gets back to base. So when he gets back to his base, let's say he's in an apartment, because no one would expect a guy like him to have an apartment, He puts the money under his bed, and then he goes, "Yes! Finally! Finally, my first success! Just in time, too." This is when he hears a knock on the door. "Hold on, I'm changing." "And your rent is due today?" Yeah, give me a minute." And Mrs. Camelton. When Midoriya opens the door, you see this elderly old lady, and he hands him the rent money. "Thank you, dearie." "Yeah, no problem." Oh, such a nice man. Finally, peace and quiet. This one he turns on the TV. The Shocker. We have reports of the Shocker are robbing a bank and successfully getting out of the way. Is this the new Shocker, or is this the same old, just improvement? It's an improvement? Wow, what a bunch of a-holes. An improvement, sheesh. You should talk about a douche move. But I'm not even mad. Can't remember the last time he even successfully did that. Heck, I don't remember the last time I managed to succeed perfectly. But after this, I think I won on this fight. Shit. "Won't succeed," Dr. Octopus said. Well, here I am. With Dark Arc, how did he manage to do that? Man, Shocker has actually grown up. I thought he would stay as this cocky little bastard. Guess he really has improved himself. Once Midoriya gets done, he doesn't spend any of the money. He really doesn't. Mostly for obvious reasons. This is when pretty much we get to Spider-Man. This is when Midoriya literally just, well, mostly he does what he does. Huh. Who would have thunk he actually did it? Anyway, we get to Spider-Man. Wow, Shocker actually managed to get a bank robbery done for once. Must have really needed it. It must have changed. Otherwise, how else he must have taken it? Because there's no way he would have done that successfully. Maybe someone helped him? Or he's learning from his failures. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, meh. Well, anyway. This is when Midoriya literally... Anyway, when Midoriya gets back out there, he doesn't go back in his villainous suit because, well, luckily he's smart enough to not really show who he is. Sorry for the pause. This is when Midoriya sits up and starts reminiscing about him and how his failed attempts actually caught up with him. He's mostly just eating at a burger joint as well. Oh. So Midoriya literally starts walking up, starts doing his normal thing, until he actually gets a phone call. Hello. Oh, hey there. Oh, it's you. Oh, hey, how the hell did you get my phone number? It doesn't matter. Look, Midoriya, we need your help. Oh, now you need my help. What happened to you? They saying we don't need help from a quirkless person. No? Okay, Midoriya, we get it. An asshole, says the fat bitch. What did you say? Proving my point. What do you want, Karen? And it's Ochako. Not in my book. Okay. Listen, we need your help with your IQ. Ew, you forgot to charge the reactor core again, didn't you? No. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not helping you. Midoriya, he hangs up and blocks her number. That bastard, he blocked me. Damn it. What? Great. Well, Midoriya is not coming back. What? But we need that nerd. If this reactor goes off, thousands will die. Well, good luck, because he just blocked my number. Midoriya is also being smart. He's chasing his phone number. How the hell did they find me? You know what? I'm going to make my phone number the last thing anyone would expect. Let's see. 666... 666... 666. Like anyone would expect that password. Right? Actually, now I think about it, I should probably change my password on my computer. Or to the last thing anyone would expect. That's what he does. He changes all his computers and passwords, but he's smart enough to write them down. Well, on his wallet. This is when he gets back to the Shocker costume and starts doing something else. This is when he actually robbs another bank. And another one. Until he hears, wow, you actually gotten better at safe cracking, huh? Oh, for the love of... What do you want, Spider-Man? And, well, I'm here to stop you from robbing a bank. Hank, I hope you don't mind that. Oh, sure, I can just stop here, you cuff me, I go to ARC. I go back to prison. Really? No. And this one he just charges up his shock blasters and literally sends Spider-Man flying. Stupid. Wait, was it just me or did Spider-Man's voice change? Nah. I must be kidding. He really need to stop drinking then. It should. It's stopping your liquor. This one Midoriya accidentally swift kicks someone in the private. Oh, it's you, Nova. Not sorry. And he shoots him as well. Oh, my chinny chin chinners. There's chinny chin chinners? Okay. Hey, what's next, Squirrel Girl? I swear I'm being attacked by every hero that I know. I just want to pay my rent. He's thinking in his head. But this is when he hears, wah! I swear, that's Kung Fu Panda behind me. He turns around and he nearly gets hit by an iron fist. He ducks and immediately hits him, and it hits the safe. And Iron Fist opens it. Hey, thanks! Thanks. And he takes the money. Oh, and one more thing? What? There's another thing you should know about villains, kiddo. What? They improve. And also, they fight dirty. And this one, he throws Oh, some dirt in his eyes. Ah! Where'd you get that dirt? Take a guess. I live in the poor side of the streets. And he shoots a shocker right there. This one White Tiger pops up and starts trying to hack and slash him. Hey! Easy on the suit! This thing is not easy to keep clean. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. At least I have. So what? It's so important for? At least I'm not dumb enough to wear just white. Like to have the blood stains or any other the stains on it. They get dirty. White Tiger thinking, it's part of my costume. Seriously though? White Tiger? You look like a freaking Wakandan Panther ripoff. Hey! Well, it's truth. This one she jumps, but the Midoriya ducks. Wait, are you? What is your sorcerer power? Wait a minute. He sees. Does that mean? I wonder if. And this one she attacks, but. Ooh. This one he says, holy shit, that works! Catnip! Go get it! And White Tiger chases after it. Midoriya thinking, I can't believe that worked. Him? There's a big buff black guy right behind me, is there? He turns around to see Power Man. Uncle? Ooh. Nope. But I can give you a 5-second head start. Really? Really? Thanks. He blasts the ground and then Power Man falls down. Wah! Thank you, asshole! Hey, you at least at least I didn't send you to the bottom of the core. Bye bye. When I get out of here, I swear. Yeah. And tell it to the doctor. And this one, Spider-Man tries to wet him, but Midoriya moves out of the way, and Spidey accidentally webbed a pregnant woman. Oh! How could you? Wait, I'm sorry. And people call me the bad guy. And Midoriya runs away. Hey, get back here. Here. Nope. Oh, not on the hairs on my chinny chin chin. What is this, 3 little pigs? After Midoriya thought he got away, but Spider-Man pops up right behind him again. And this one, Spider-Man's about to duck him, but Midoriya, bam, axe hand. Hangs him by accident with a sack full of money and falls him to the ground. Holy crap, I got Spider-Man. Midoriya looks left and right and takes Spider-Man hostage by taking him into an unknown location. But he puts the money in his apartment at first. Yoo-hoo, Spider-Man. Yoo-hoo. Man, he's out cold. Might as well see who's under this mask. He takes off the mask and his jaw just drops. I don't know who this is. Wait a minute. I've been getting my ass whooped by a teenager? You gotta be kidding me. Oi! Wake up! This one in Midoriya just starts doing pimp slaps. Wake the fuck up! Oh, 5 more minutes, mommy. Wow, this is a whole different story. Wake up! He pours cold water on Spidey. Wake up! Oh, Jesus! Man, that's cold! Jesus, you're a heavier sleeper than me. Shocker? No shit, Sherlock. And you're Peter Parker. What? How do you? He shows the mask. And Peter says, shit. How do you know me? Your aunt goes to my yoga class. Wait, you go to yoga? You have your hobbies, I have mine. Don't judge me. When you're fighting evil, when you're a bad guy and you're getting your ass whooped 24/7, you need to chill out a little bit. Have a little bit of fun of your own. I guess that makes sense. So you know April? Wait, so you know my grandmother? Yeah. April. Not April. Crap. What was her name? I think her name was, actually, I think it was Aunt May. Was it May? Yeah, Aunt May. Yeah, Aunt May. She goes to my yoga class. I mean, she goes to me at with me at yoga. So you two know each other. Here and there. Why? Hey. Well, I just never thought that you'd be the type of guy to, well, go to yoga. And I never expected Spider-Man to be like a child, a teenager. And yet here we are. Peter thinking, got a point. So, let me get this straight. Hey, so no one knows this? No. In that case, I'm blackmailing you. Oh. What do you want? Aunt, what do you want? Money? Power? Fame? No, no, and no. Then what do you need? Then what do you want? On information. Huh? About what? This. I got this letter. And due to you having shield access, you can decode it. This is an ancient Egyptian. Also, this. Your phone? Yep. Oh, and I took your spider webs, that slingy thingy, so don't even try. And don't even try calling for help. I already broke everything that allows you to. Including the sacrifice in your web shooters. Crap. This is bad. So mainly, you're under my wing. This is when Midoriya realized I used to chest these. Wait. What's with the cloth? Wait! And this one he removes it, and boing! Ow! You're a woman? I'm a transgender. Oh. My bad. Sorry. Wait, I thought you just had a nasty gash wound. Hey, I'm not saying it's not bad. It's good to show your true self. Really? Yeah, man. I can see why you kept the Spider-Man thing. And instead of, well, Spider-Woman. It would have. There's already a Spider-Woman. A Spider-Woman. Really? Wait. Yeah. Okay, why not Spider-Girl? Right, makes you sound like a teenager. Never mind. Trans Spider-Man? Ow. Hey, it'd be good support. Or, no, I'll just stick with being who I am. Does your aunt? Does May know? She actually supported it. She actually gave me the money to do it. Huh. When she said that you turned to a daughter, I actually was okay with it. So you don't think it's gross. Dude, I was not a dude. Dude, my mother used to be a woman. Oh. How's your mother now? She died. A hero incident. Wait, you wanted to be a hero? Yep, back when I was a teenager. I was a student of UA. Dude, that's like the biggest hero school in the world. Why did you drop out? Too many corrupted and too many strings. Plus, when we catch the man who murdered my father, they didn't do anything. They just let him go with a house arrest. So I killed him, left UA, never spoke of it again. Until now, this some because my friend, a traitorous bitch, contacted me. Hey, but why did you become a villain? Truthfully, for the money. I didn't really have much to do back then. Plus, I was mostly just a novice thief, truthfully, but I've been training and getting better. Yeah, I noticed. You actually got a lot better at your fighting. What did you learn? Taekwondo. Oh, and karate. Hey, I couldn't laugh. And plus I learned a little bit of martial arts and boxing, just in case. Smart. So, well, here's an idea. Why not just use your stuff for good? Huh? Not for working for UA, but why not just work for S.H.I.E.L.D.? You really think that Nick Fury will be okay with me working at S.H.I.E.L.D.? Sandman has changed. In case you're wondering, this is Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man. And your comrades? I'll talk to them. As long as you don't send Captain America, I'm fine. What, not a big fan of him? No. because he's the one who got the idea of freeing a murderer. Makes sense. And keep Tony Stark away from my gauntlets. Got it. Anything else? Also, keep Thor and Hulk away from me as well. I can't promise that. But I can promise the other two. Good. I guess I can untie you. This one he grabs a knife. Not a big fan of knives, huh? Phobia? Yeah. It's okay. I'm afraid of squirrels. How did you get afraid of squirrels? Squirrel girl? Oh, okay, that actually makes sense. So you're really joining S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yep. Oh, and here's your wet shooters bag. And I modified them. I was going to use them for my next bank robbery, but I don't know how to swing. Really? What did you do? Shoot it. This one he shoots it, and it develops acid. Acid webs. Figured it might be useful to develop safes. Hey, that's actually pretty clever. What else could I do? Shoot, you see that glass right there? Yeah, shoot it. And this is when it turns into diamonds. Whoa! You're welcome. And this one it falls, but Midoriya pulls her. Look out! Whoa! That was close. Midoriya, Shocker, you're... Ow. Whoops, sorry. It's fine. Let me contact Nick Fury. You want my shirt? You want a shirt? Because you're not wearing... The only thing you're wearing is a pant. I actually was kind of curious why you were wearing a thong. You pervert! Ow! Oh, hey! At least I kept the thing on! Fair point. Here you go, and here's your costume back. I managed to sew it. Oh, thanks. What else did you do to my webs? I added the same frequency as the Shocker thing. You know, like my gauntlets. Oh, thanks. No problem. But before we continue, mind if I seen your face? I mean, you've seen mine. Sure. This moment Midoriya takes off his mask, and Peter is surprised to see a completely fucked up face. In case you're wondering what he looks like, think Two-Face. What happened? One of my friends happened. Fucked up my whole face. That's why I always wear a mask. Man, that must be rough. Yeah, who would have thunk we have the same origin story? You lost your grandpa, you lost your uncle, I lost my mom. But this is when, and they hear a ring, 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 ring. Is that your phone? Oh, yeah. Yellow. Spidey, there you are. Look. Hold up, I'm putting it on speaker. What? Hey, can you contact Nick Fury? What? Why? Just send them my locations. I want to talk about a new recruit. Okay. Who? Nova, if I told you, I'll be having to hear your bitching. And this when he hangs up. Oh. Let's do it then. When Nick gets there with Captain America. I thought you said... So, who's the new recruit? He points at Shocker, aka Midoriya. Yo. Why should I let him in? Because he rivals Tony Stark's in intelligence? Oh, really? And how does he lock up a better intelligence than me? Hey, your thruster coil on your left boot is a little bit rough. It's a little loose. Ow! Your gauntlet on your left hand is about to burst out if you shoot that thing again. And you have a crack in your fusion core. What? What? This is when Tony just looks at him and just opens his mask and shows... Oh, it's a level of impressiveness. Shocker, or doesn't so. Alright. That's actually pretty impressive. You keep away from me, Captain Dickhead. Or I'm gonna make you wish you had sore ball sacks. Whoa, what's your problem with me? Inko Midoriya. Yeah, mother... who was transgender, my father of Izuku Midoriya. Ring a bell? Oh. Look, it was the fair trial. Oh, whatever, for villain. Hulk just thinks. This one Hulk says, not my problem. Well, anyway, I want him to join S.H.I.E.L.D. Is that okay? Well, alright. But what is the demands? Keep him? He points at Captain America, and him away from me unless it's important. Hey, why would I do? Because you'll try to copy my freaking gauntlets. And I'm not letting you do that. You're already dangerous as it is with that Thor buster of yours. Tony, what's he talking about? Oh, I know way more. Especially your Spider-Man buster. What? Peter, I mean, I can explain. Really? Explain this. And he shoots Tony far, far away. Dick. Shall we? Sure. Oh, and if I catch you hurting, and if I catch you doing anything wrong, I will break your fucking spine, Nick. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Oh, we should probably get going. The League of Villains have been tracking me for weeks. Alright. Once they get to the helicarrier, a thruster coil, I go with a suppressor, so to keep it from falling. Impressive. You really know your science. How's AUA? Take a guess. Once they get there. Anyway, do you have a place to stay? No, I don't. This one, Peter, not even hesitating, saying, hey, you can stay at my house. I really don't have anything to do. Yeah, but I want to focus on something else. And that it? It's ducking, for one. And he ducks, and next thing you know, old Beam nearly hits him. Spidey, get away from that guy. Bitch, I'm out. Hey, I came here by request of Nick Fury. Nova, stand down. But stand down. Dickwad. This one, and Peter says, can I replace him with Shocker? Hey! No, because he'll be on your team. What? Whoa. Why am I on their team? No offense, Peter. None taken. Okay, I'm not even mad. Well, for starter, they will be working for you from now on. Nothing big, nothing small. Oh. I'm so used to being a lone wolf, but fine, I guess I can herd with a pack. As long as Nova stays away from me, I'm fine. Or is it Sam? Nova's surprised. Ooh, he's got you too. Come on, Peter. How does he... So, is your Aunt doing okay? Is your Aunt May doing okay? Yeah, he's doing fine. They acting like they know each other. Anyway, here's the place where you can upgrade your Jack gadgets and modify your costume. I think I'll keep it as it is. It's probably wise. Besides, I don't want Nick Fury scanning this crap. Makes sense. Oh, a coffee machine! Anyway, pause break. Alright, I'm back. Shoot. Anyway, this is when Midoriya takes off his mask, but after disabling the cameras in the rooms. This is when Midoriya says, so, is this normal? What do you mean? All this. The sick people being this nosy? I'm afraid so. Oh, you get used to it. Anyway, why don't we... Anyway, here, let me help you. Thanks. This one he zips up the clothing and immediately takes care of that. With the SHIELD agents, we can't get a good look at them. It's all static and glitched. This is when the message says, don't you know it's rude to spy? I am a gentleman. My good sirs. Maybe you should learn not to. If I catch you sneaking up our business that is not yours again, I will shut I'm a cause of system malfunction in the Tri-Carrier's core. And the message turns off, while showing Shocker's logo. Nick Fury is now impressed, but intimidated at the same time. We got ourselves a good hacker. Can you get anything? No, the entire video, everything is corrupted. As soon as that video hit, every camera in the system has been corrupted. He's making sure we don't know what Spidey doesn't know. He's gonna make sure we don't spy on him. Can't say I blame him. What do you mean? You saying, I trust Spider-Man, but I also know why he's hiding. You do? Yes. If they enter a room, make sure the door's locked. I don't want any rude incidents. With Power Man, who's trying to open the door. Hey, Spidey, you good? Yeah. Ow. I'm fine. Alright, there you go. Thanks for the bandages. Bandages? I don't know how you breathe in that suit. Thanks. No problem. But if people make fun of you because of what you are, I'm going to fucking kill them. And make them wish they died from Dr. Doom's henchmen. Power Man thinking, what is he hiding? Peter, you can trust me. May I let him in. With Power Man, what do you have to hide, dude? Can I ask you something first? Sure. What do you think of transgenders? I mean, they're cool and all. Oh, but I'm not against it. I mean, if you want to be you, you want to be you. He smiles. Wilson starts tearing up. Oh, does that? Take a good look at the bandages. Peter, why didn't you take a guess? Oh, Nova? Yeah, Nova. That's half the reason why I wanted to ask Nick Fury to replace. So I could... Hey, Nova can understand. He's just a jackass. I can make him understand. How so? Oh. He pops his knuckles saying he needs to bleed if he tries anything. Good to know. And besides, Peter, I knew from the start. What? How? Well, Peter, now, the bra in your room, kind of that giveaway. Besides, when I looked to find your phone, I found a bra. You left it on the bed. God damn it. Who else knows? Iron Fist and White Tiger. So you're good. Thanks. Hey, no problem, dog. You can tell White Tiger and Iron Fist. Nova, though, not so much. Thanks for understanding. Hey, no problem. Well, we'll keep it a secret with Nova. You really wouldn't give a crap anyway, but you know how he is. He's not really the nicest when it comes to that. I know. Anyway, when Midoriya it's there. So, who am I being trained by? This when he sees Captain America. Hulk is surprised by that growl a little bit. I know he has beef with Captain America, but I didn't think he had that much beef. I know anger when I see it. Midoriya clenches his fist. He's holding his aggression until Peter distracts him. Hey, we're not being trained by him. He's just making sure you stay out of trouble. And he walks away. This one, Tony just says, wow, someone who hates you. That must suck. Okay. Yeah. Alright, Shocker, let's see what you got. This one, Midoriya gets into a Kung Fu stance. I'm gonna say it's, what's something? Actually, hold up a minute. What is the least common dinosaur, populated state, common populated country, least dangerous cancer? Huh? There's brain cell cancer? I didn't know that. Dangerous. What is it? Really? An AK-47 is the least dangerous gun? Huh. Good to know. Kung Fu Stance. Hope I said that right. Let's see. Boo? I can't say that. P-U-B-U? Huh? Okay, what's the most dangerous? Horse? There's a horse stance? What's a horse stance? I did not know there was a stance about a horse. Huh. Okay, here's the stances. Snake, tiger, crane, dragon. Okay, so the horse stance is the most dangerous. I did not know that was a thing. Although I could see how. Kung Fu Horse's stance of Babu is the basic movement in Kung Fu. It's a stance where you have to stand with an upright body, open our legs widely while bending our knees similarly of a way. However, it requires many things to be perfect. The Kung Fu Horse stance, it requires flexibility, hips, strong joints, and mental focus. None that I have, thankfully. It's a good thing I don't know Kung Fu. I'm more of a wrestler type of guy. I'm built for wrestling. Good thing on that too. Anyway, like I said, he gets into the a stance. I'm not gonna say it's the horse, but let's say in this one let's say it's the crane. And they start fighting. But Spider-Man gets pinned easily. You need to learn a couple of stance. You can't rely all on punches and just that. Okay, what stance do you think is good? I say the mantis stance, like this. And this is when he starts doing a mantis stance. And a snake. The mantis and the snake is what your body is made for. Or was made for Captain America. The sloth. A disgrace of a stance. This one, Tony is just thinking, ooh, I should get popcorn. Huh. What about Hulk? If there was a stance for him, I say the bear. That or sumo. He is that big. Hey. Well, Hulk, he's telling the truth. Fair point. Anyway, let us continue our training. Do you know any of these stances? You kidding me? I took Kung Fu class. I already know the snake and the mantis. I know other martial arts too. But right now, let's start with the mantis. And they start practicing. White Tiger and him, Iron Fist, are watching. Wow, Peter looks very, very calm around Shocker. There you go. Oh, and he's training quite well. Hey, Power Man. Did he? He told me. He was work, but we can't tell Nova. You know how he is. Can't say I blame him. Nope. Anyway, this is when Midoriya literally just walks up to them. The only thing you could think of is that. Huh. Yeah, you kill me, right? Anyway, so Midoriya literally moves on. That doesn't mean he doesn't have problems of his own. The only thing he has problems with is the people up there. I suppose. This is when they start to continue training. And this is when Midoriya says, well, that training should be done for now. If you wish, we could train later. See what else you can learn. Sure, why don't we go to Aunt May's house? I think she'll be happy that you're here. I can only hope. Once they get there. This is when White Tiger and, I'm going to say, actually, White Tiger, Iron Fist, and Power Man goes with them. Where's Nova? He didn't want to come, saying he didn't want to be around a jackass like him. I wouldn't let him come if my life depended on it. That, and also, he said he already went home. Went home, or trying to find secrets that doesn't belong to him. Yeah, he's got a point. Anyway, so, you told Power Man? Yeah, and he told me that you already know. Anyway, this is when I hear Spider-Man. Yeah? We got a report of an incident of, be more specific, Dr. Octopus. He's robbing a chemical labs on it. Dr. Octopus is robbing a chemical lab. This is too easy. That has to be a trap. Let me go in alone. You can't. I'll be fine. Besides, if it's Dr. Octopus, that means he's up to something, and I don't want, and we could lay a trap for him. Huh. Good idea. You really know your things. Let's just say, hey, I have my ways. So you have your ways, I have mine. Anyway, let's go in. And that's what they do. I wonder what else is in store. Could be anything, really. Well, anyway, let's see what we can do. Suppose anything is possible. Once Midoriya got done with this is when Midoriya said, so as much as says, actually they get to the place. Once Midoriya gets there, he comes across Dr. Octopus. Robbing a chemical lab? A little bit, and not your style. Shocker. What are you doing here? You finally At least decided to join the Secret Six. Nah. Not my cup of tea, not my bowl of rice, anyway. Wait, I'm just here to get some stuff, and I'll be on my way. Hey, what's he doing? Play along. I suppose that you who managed to actually get away from Spider-Man first time. You actually became quite good at what you do. True. Oh. But I am also known to keep secrets, especially about the lab. Doc Ock looks surprised but doesn't show it. What lab? Lab 74B. Take a guess. Yes, trying to turn into a Venom Hulk? How do you know? Simple. I hacked into your mainframe. You insignificant little pawn. I'm not the pawn. You are obviously working for Victor Von Doom to create a Venom Hulk army to enslave the entire world for Latveria. Normally, people don't do that. Spider-Man's surprised that he knows such information. Anyway, also, I'm not the one who's needed to be burritoed up, which is the signal. Spider-Man and webs his things and everyone starts attacking without Doc Ock knowing. What are you talking about? This is when Shocker literally explodes the legs and literally starts and they get wrapped around. You twin hero? A man's gotta make a living, and he knocks out Dr. Octopus. How did you know about... I didn't. I played along. I didn't think it was true. Wow. Well, coincidental get. That's whatever, Nova. Wonder how Spider... So, anyway, this is when Spidey and all of them go to the Maze house. House for the day. After they contact S.H.I.E.L.D. to take Dr. Octopus. Anyway, see you guys later. See ya. Bye. Once they get there... This is when Midoriya takes off his mask and takes off his clothes. Peter blushes and just sees the scars. This looks like it's from an explosion. What happened at UA? I was bullied because people found out I didn't have any superpowers. This one, and Peter just touches them, and immediately they start getting closer. Once Midoriya and Peter actually get close, this is when they hear a knock on the door. Peter, you in there? Yeah, Aunt May. I'm just with someone. Who? You remember Midoriya? Yeah, he goes to my yoga class. Such a nice man, but has a horrible past. Hi. This is when she walks in and sees them unchanging. This is when she thinks in her mind, I am so sorry, and she closes the door. Or, out they both blush, realizing what she thought. Oh my god. I think that was going to end up like that too. Anyway, let me help you with this. And this is when he immediately takes off the bandages and helps him on with a bra. Thanks. Hey, no problem. Hey, why don't you come here? This is when Midoriya gets closer to her and she just lays on him. Need something comfy? Yeah. But this is when everyone is watching. And this is when Power Man says, hell yeah. But Midoriya looks at it and says it again. I warned you. Oh shit. Luckily, they are in the water because all the power literally goes off. This is when Nick Fury says, you son of a bitch! I'm in the can! This is when Nova says, hey, what happened? Shocker knocked out the system. Okay, who was spying on Shocker? I was in the can, jackass! You idiots. No, he somehow managed to send a glitch. It's to the system. And Midoriya used Petey's webs to web the camera. If I catch you all doing this again, I'm gonna fuck up with your plumbing. Bring in the tri-carrier. And he turns off the camera. This is when Nick Fury's thinking, oh shit, he would. That's a nightmare come true. And I ain't cleaning it up. What was that? Oh, nothing. Get comfortable. The next morning happens. This is when Peter says, anyway, hey, it's snowing. Hey, what do you know? It is snowing. This is when an Aunt May just sees them and has a little bit of a ship moment and says, so, how did you two have? We slept pretty well. You sure you just slept? We're not going that far yet. I haven't even asked her out. Well, you two would make a lovely couple. This one, Peter just lays on him, and they start watching TV. Let's just say they watch, considering that it's Halloween, let's say they watch Halloween's Ends. This is when Midoriya realizes it's snowing. Hey. Actually, no, this is when Midoriya says, snow? In October? The climate has been getting a little bit cold. Well, might as well get used to it, I guess. Yeah. Once they got done on watching their movie, this is when they hear something on their thing. This better be important. Hey, have you all been noticing the snow? That's what you're calling me for? I'm not trying to sound rude, but Peter's asleep. Oh, my bad. So, anyway, we wanted to talk to you. Just you? Nova ain't here? Nova's somewhere else. Nick Fury had him on a mission. A very long one. And that is spying on the Skrulls. Oh, cool. So, what did you want to ask? Are you Izuku Midoriya from Class 1A? Damn it. Why? Because they've been requesting you to find you and bring you to UA over my dead body. Unfortunately, Nick said we had to go anyway. Why? Because the radiation would destroy New York and Japan. And think about it. If the gamma radiation hits New York, hello, normal people. Goodbye, Hulks everywhere. Am I right? Yep. Crap. Fine, I'll go on one condition. And what? Nick Fury has to pay off my tab. That's it? That's what Nick Fury says. That's it? Hell, okay. Hey, I hope you brought your wallet. But, okay, the tab can't be that big. When he gets to the tab, $10,000! Have fun. This is when Nick Fury says, how much food does this guy get? 10,000 bucks? For lousy? Sheesh. Wow. Anyway. After, that.
Okay.
This is when Midoriya literally walks up to the guys, and the only thing, this is when they get to UA. By the chopper, and they get there. Midoriya wearing his shocker outfit, because, actually no, he doesn't wear anything, because they know what he looks like. As for Spider-Man, they get there as well. Midoriya puts on his shocker outfit and walks up to them. Where's Midoriya? Looking right at her, whore. Or, Midoriya? Get out of my way. Hey! Can't go 5 years without being annoyed by you guys. That's when he gets to the reactor core and he realizes how unstable it is. What the fuck did you all do? What makes you think you eat you or anything? Because anything you touch, Kirishima, shit gets destroyed, you big deku. Oh, what did you just call me? Try me. Hey, children, we got bigger problems. Oh, for the love of... This one he turns on the cooling system. And this one he hears meltdown. Meltdown. Defeated. Sheesh. Just push the big red button that says cooler. You fucking idiot. Right, and it will cool down the gamma generator. We are done. Wait, Midoriya, get your hands off of me, Kirishima, or I'll blow your face off. Dude, chill the fuck out. No, I'm not gonna chill the fuck out. Oh, the sooner I'm away from you, the better. It was an accident. Oh, so exploding my face with acid is not an accident. Right? Look what... This is when he takes off his mask and shows it. Look at this. Does this look like it was come from an accident? And Power Man actually gets a little pissed because they realize these are the bullies. Not cool, man. Hey, stay out of this black fucker. The hell you call me? Oh, I will whip your head off. Try me. This is when Midoriya says, I had enough of this. Any sucker punch. Punches Kirishima with full body of this shock. Let's go. This is when he puts on his mask and immediately Peter says, let me guess, I'm getting scalded? No, they had it coming. Wait, no, you shouldn't have done that. You should have kept your anger in. Truthfully, I would have done the same thing. Once they get back, this is when Power Man and everyone says, you know, you could just show them. Nova's not coming back for a while. How come? We got word that he joined the Guardians of the Galaxy. That he couldn't work with someone. That they couldn't work with Shocker. Huh. Good riddance. I guess that makes sense. With Peter, who actually shows himself and the bra... Thanks, White Tiger. No problem. This one he just shows us. This one Midoriya takes off his costume and literally shows his scars. Power Man is just pissed. Iron Fist is trying to keep us cool, but his anger is just showing in the scars, which is terrible. Peter, all he can feel is just sadness. Come here. This is when they all three of them say, I smell a ship. You three are so shippers. What the hell? And this is when, after that, Midoriya and them actually gone on a lot of missions. Until Midoriya asked Peter out on a date. When they were fighting the Juggernaut. Even the Juggernaut says, hey, give the guy a chance, I suppose. Well, thanks, Juggernaut. No problem. Sure. Does tonight at 8 o'clock sound good? Sure. You're not going to evade us, are you? No. Thanks, Juggernaut. Oh, yeah. No problem. Once they got to their date, they dated for a good long while. Until Midoriya proposed to him, and they said yes. I heard the wedding went pretty well in that AU. Who? They adopted a kid named Trix, who was from Wakanda. Peter gave up his hero so he could raise the kid, but Midoriya became Shocker, the New York's #1 hero. And when they got older, their daughter became the Spider Shocker. In honor memory of Shocker and Spider-Man. And Midoriya says, nice. And that's it. That's been the one shot of What If Deku Was Shocker. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I will see you all in the next video.